Yes, hello and welcome to another episode of Beizzo's Kiboozi. Yes, I'm Berinde, your host, and this is Beizzo's Kiboozi. Now, think about how hard it is to change yourself, and then you will understand how foolish it is to believe that you can change another person. This is a statement that I want us to ponder about. This is a statement that I want us to think about in this episode. Now, let's be honest. You have tried to change yourself. You've tried to change your habits. You've tried to change your mindset. You've tried to change your reactions. And even still, with self-awareness and motivation and even intention, it is even still hard to change yourself sometimes. So, the uncomfortable question is, if you're changing yourself is hard, changing yourself is difficult, why do you think you can keep thinking that you can change other people? Personally, I've come to ponder on this in my life. There are people I think I would change slowly, but there's no way you can change people. People are always the way they are, and they'll always be the way they are. It's all about changing their environment. That's the best way you can maybe influence change on them. And this episode is about releasing the illusion of control and choosing wisdom instead. Because I don't want us to think we can change people. We cannot change people. That belief alone has ended relationships, friendships, partnerships, and even families, thinking that you can change someone. You see, we do not try to change people because they are evil. We only do that because we are uncomfortable with them. We are uncomfortable with the kind of choices they have made, their pace, whether they are moving slowly or faster, their flaws, the things that they have done wrong, and their resistance to growth. So we confuse the love with correction. We care, but with control. And we use the hope that we have in people to pressure them. But it's something that I've learned of late, that people don't change because they are told to change. They only change because they are ready to change. Now think of the last time someone told you need to change. You need to change this about yourself. You need to change this. Even if they were right, something in you resisted, because we are a gnomatic species. We have that ego in us, that there are some things you're not supposed to be told to change them. So even if they were right, somewhere, somehow, you had that thing inside you that created resistance. And it's not because you hated them, but because you imagine that change is being imposed on you. And so it felt like disrespect. Now, if you flip the mirror, that is how many times we have done the same to others, believing that we are helping when we are actually forcing them. We are forcing them to do something. So in their mind, they feel like the change is being imposed on them. So personally, I believe that you should advise, yes, but advice without permission is control wearing a smile. Personally, I believe if someone asks you, what do you think I can do? That is their invitation of your advice. At least someone has not asked you, advise them. Don't. Because they'll need to learn that they need to ask for help. You see, you can't inspire change when it feels like it's being forced on someone. People do not resist the truth, they resist being cornered. You see, when you tell someone that, man, you'll have coming late, things like that. They feel cornered, so they are going to come with defense. But if you came and said that it would be better if we arrived on time so that we do this thing, you've changed the narrative than you say, you come late every day. What? You're attaching the need for change with a greater cause. That's the easiest way for someone to maybe change. Then growth is personal. Growth is personal. Sometimes you need to just leave people to face life and then they grow. So instead of you trying to change people, this is a practical way you should do it. Change your expectations first. Not everyone you will meet will be where you are in life. We all grow at a different level. And then lead by example. Transformation is contagious. When it's lived, you can just do the thing and then people will change because you don't need to explain it to them. So transformation is contagious when it is lived, not explained. If you say things and you don't do, people do not change. People only change when they see you do. And this one, I'm actually dedicating it to my bosses. People only change when you show initiative that you're also changing. Anyway, learn when to walk away. That's another thing. Some people are lessons. They are not projects. Some people are lessons. You may not change someone, but you learn something about other people through that person. It's not a project that you have to be there until it's finished. No. If someone refuses to learn, you leave them. Life is a great teacher. Then accept people the way they are, the way they come. That is where you will get peace, because that is their form of clarity. That's how they have come to you. You don't need to tune people to the way you want them to be or to the way you feel you want them to be, because you already found them living a life. Even if it were your parents, you already found them living a life before they gave birth to you. And even when your parents give birth to you, on their side, there is little they can do to change you. Little, because you're born, whatever they do along the way is formulation of who you're going to be. So if they start to change it midway, they are going to struggle. But this is not about parents. This is about other people. Anyway, I think that changing yourself is already a full-time job. So stop trying to change other people's life, because there you're putting attention on things that do not matter to you. Stop trying to remodel other people's lives. Respect their journeys, honor their boundaries, and remember that growth that's forced does not last. Only growth that chooses the person is the one that lasts. Definitely, that is it for this episode, but I believe you get it. Don't force change. Because you see, a bee does not struggle to convince a fly that honey is better than shit, because some minds don't need to be changed. They just leave it like that. Otherwise, that is it for Beizzo Kiboozi. Thank you for listening. I hope you're having a good time. Yes, that's your Monday dose. Otherwise, see you next Monday. Stay put. Keep on growing. And see you soon.